Ginny and Georgia, the hit Netflix comedy series from Sarah Lampert, which was released last February, is coming back for season 2, and fans are psyched. The show follows a mother and daughter double act, which features 15-year-old Jenny, who is more mature than her 30-year-old mother, which has some pretty funny consequences. Stay with us, as today we are discussing everything we know so far about Ginny and Georgia season 2, so strap in. First up, let's discuss where we left off last time. So Netflix's Ginny and Georgia concluded with an absolute barn burner of an episode, which is saying something given all the trials and tribulations throughout the first season. We saw Jenny run away from home with her brother after it was revealed her mom, Georgia, poisoned her father after she saw him putting his hands on Jenny suggestively. But where are they heading off to? It remains to be seen whether or not Georgia will be charged with murder once the cops inevitably find out, so we shall have to wait and see on that front. We also saw Jenny with some decisions to make as far as her love life goes, with Marcus and Hunter both in the frame. After it was revealed that Jenny had slept with Marcus, which was slightly borderline given the age of the characters being depicted, it seemed as though both Jenny and Abby were now estranged from the group. And in the final episode, we see Max and Nora kick the pair into touch and disown them. The relationship of the Mang members is now in peril, and it will be interesting to see what happens with this dynamic in the upcoming season. It was also revealed that Jenny's little brother Austin has been writing letters to his dad, who he thought was in Azkaban. Brilliant. But it was actually his mother who he was corresponding with. Jenny goes ballistic once she finds out, and sends the letters to Austin's actual dad in jail on his behalf. There's a ton of stuff going on in the finale, so what else happens? Well, we also learned that Cynthia is taking care of her disabled husband, whilst Ellen and Georgia get into it, with Ellen maybe overstepping the mark a little when she calls Georgia a bad mom. There's also an interesting plot point that we are surely going to see more of in season 2, which sees Joe finally stumble upon the realization that he does in fact know Georgia from when they were kids, and that they obviously have a connection. He tries telling her he loves her, but cannot find the words to tell her how he feels, which is a bummer because she's marrying the mayor, not to mention the fact she's a murderer, so maybe he's dodging a bullet? Both of our heroines end season 1 with a bit of a complicated love situation going on, so it will be interesting to see where they end up in season 2. There was plenty going on all throughout the season, plus in the season finale. So what would you like to see addressed in season 2, and what direction would you like to see it head off into? So what can we expect from the season 2 storyline? Stay tuned to find out. We think it's pretty obvious that the second season will focus on Georgia's involvement in her husband's death and the subsequent relationship with her children, Jenny and Austin. The series could go one of two ways. Potentially really dark if Georgia's past finally catches up with her, which would be a shame, as she was only looking out for her daughter's safety. Throughout season 1, we saw some shady figures from the family's past reappear in Jenny and Georgia's lives, so expect to see a bit more of this too in the second installment. We will also find out where Jenny and Austin went at the end of the first season, as they were seen heading off on a motorcycle out of Wellsbury. We think Zion will also play a bigger part in season 2, as it seems clear he wants to spend more time with the kids, which could impact Georgia and Paul's relationship. So we will have to wait and see if and how that one develops. And what about Jenny's relationship with her peers? Season 1 ended with all sorts of messiness, and season 2 will need to clear that up. Will she reconcile with Mang, or will they stay angry with her? We're not really sure she deserves to be forgiven unless she makes a pretty big gesture. Jenny actress Antonia Gentry added, "It's a roller coaster ride. Even I don't know the full details, but I'm on the edge of my seat. I know it's going to be a full package package of just excitement and plot and craziness. So when can we see the second season drop on Netflix? Well, we know the second season was announced back in April 2021, but filming didn't actually start until the following November due to a number of factors. The show is set to be filmed over a number of months, with those in the know claiming it will be finished by April 2022. Back in October, the show's official Instagram page teased us with some season 2 info, posting a photo of Brienne Howie along with a caption which said, S2 coming in hot. They also confirmed that the show had begun filming as of November 30th. Like other hit Netflix shows, such as Virgin River, this one is also filmed in Canada due to the city taxes being a lot less to film in Canada than they are in the States. So the production crew chose Toronto as its desired location to film, even though the show is set in New England. Given all of this, we can probably expect season 2 of Ginny and Georgia to drop sometime in the third or fourth quarter of this year, which we are super excited about. Will you be tuning in to the second installment of the hit show? We sure will be. What do we know about the cast then? We are going out on a limb here, but we can almost certainly expect our two main ladies, Ginny and Georgia, who are portrayed by Antonia Gentry and Brienne Howie respectively, to return for season 2. I mean, it wouldn't be called Ginny and Georgia otherwise, right? As there is such a big focus on the family aspect, we can probably expect the child with the coolest name in all of TV, Diesel LaTorraca, who plays Jenny's kid brother Austin, to return. It is more than likely that Raymond Allback will return as Joe, who's been touted as a potential lover for Georgia, as well as Georgia's love interests. We can also expect Jenny's to return, which means both Mason Temple, who plays Hunter, and Felix Mallard, who plays Marcus, to both be back. As was revealed last month, we also now know that Aaron Ashmore, who found fame with roles in X-Men and Lock and Key, will also be joining the team in the second season. It has been reported that he will be playing the role of Gil Timmons. Gil is Georgia's ex and also the father of Austin, so it will be interesting to see if he ruffles any feathers in relation to Georgia's love life. During season 1, he was doing a stint in prison after being charged with embezzlement. Naughty, naughty. It will be great to see how he integrates with the already tried and tested cast from season 1. Who are you most looking forward to seeing in the second installment? Some more news from Brienne Howie now. Stay tuned. Since the first season of the popular Netflix show aired, one of its main characters has been pretty busy. Georgia actress Brienne Howie actually tied the knot last summer, and fans couldn't be happier for her. The happy couple met 5 years ago in a pub after her other half, Matt Ziering, was on a night out celebrating passing the bar. Can you guess what his job is? In what many fans would probably call fate, Brienne recalls how they ran into each other 3 nights in a row when they first met, but she did concede it wasn't totally random, as they had some friends in common. How did you guys meet your other halves if you're married? Give us the rundown below. She wed her long-term boyfriend Matt in a ceremony at the pair's home in Palos Verdes, California. It was the most beautiful feeling to be surrounded by so many people we love. The night was more magical than I could have ever imagined. I wish all of my nights could end with a son of a gun fried chicken sandwich and a Spice Girls dance party. She shared of the event, which was attended by just over 100 guests. A Spice Girls dance party seems pretty awesome to us. Where was our invite? Brienne walked down the aisle to the Bill Withers tune Lovely Day, and the event was catered by the LA restaurant John and Vinny's, which certainly sounds like it was a lovely day indeed. As always, thanks for tuning in today, guys, and remember to stop by next time for some more fun and games. Also, why not share our video with any Ginny and Georgia fans you might have lurking in the depths of your social media accounts. Bye, guys!